NFL free agency is about to explode. And there's a number of different players that are about to get picked up that could shift the way we look at the NFL next season. So we're talking quarterbacks, Kyler Murray, Malik Willis, even Geno Smith just got released on Friday. Then you got the wide receivers, even though there's talks about A.J. Brown leaving Philly, even though it hasn't been official yet, there are talks, whispers about him leaving. You got Romeo Doubs as a free agent. DJ Moore already left, went to Buffalo. Then you got your D lineman, Trey Hendrickson, top of the list. So we're going to dive into all three of those positions and talk about where we think these players are going to go. First one I'm going to start with is Kyler Murray. When we talk about quarterbacks, I think he is at the top of the list in terms of what teams or what players are going to go somewhere and going to actually make a bunch of money in this free agency period. I'm going with Kyler Murray. He's going to leave the Arizona Cardinals. And I got three teams that I think Kyler Murray can fit with. One, I'm going to say the Miami Dolphins. They're about to let Tua Tagovailoa go. So that quarterback room will be open. They got a brand new coach in there. So it only makes sense for them to go after Kyler Murray. You got an experienced quarterback who can reinvent himself, reinvigorate his career in a new location, different conference, different side of the country. He's used to playing in warm weather or domes. You bring him to Miami, he can fit in with a new coach and his new offensive system. You got other speed, athletic guys on the outside, Jalen Waddle, Devin Achane. So I think that would be the top spot for Kyler Murray to go to. Now, you got other spots too. The New York Jets. Who the hell is going to be their quarterback next season? We don't know. Justin Fields is probably out. So there will be a spot available. Justin Fields, again, to be gone. So Kyler Murray can get that spot. Also, when you think about the New Orleans Saints, I don't think Tyler Shuck has that spot on lock. I think Kyler Murray can take that spot. I think Kellen Moore likes the style of play that Kyler Murray can bring. So I wouldn't be surprised if the New Orleans Saints take a look at Kyler Murray as well. I mean, you get him in a dome. He's in a winnable division in the NFC South, right? So Kyler Murray being the top guy in free agency, when we talk money-wise, because quarterbacks get paid the most, it's a quarterback league, I can see Kyler Murray going to any of those three teams and being effective and making money, right? New Orleans isn't paying Tyler Shuck any money. He's on a rookie deal. The Jets don't have a quarterback, and the Dolphins are dropping Tua. So there's space there. There's cap space there too. So when we talk about that quarterback position in this free agency market, I'm going to say Kyler Murray is the guy that we should be looking at. Now, Malik Willis will get some looks too. Is he a number one quarterback? He'll probably go to one of those other teams that Kyler Murray won't go to. Geno Smith will get picked up as well. The Raiders let him go. But as far as quarterbacks at the top of the list in free agency right now, I'm going with Kyler Murray. Daniel Jones is hurt, so I don't know if the Colts are going to franchise tag him to save some money, but he's technically a free agent too. But he probably won't even play next year. If he does, it'll be late next year. He broke his leg, so he'll come mid-season at best. So give me Kyler Murray as the top quarterback in this free agency carousel, all right? So when we talk about wide receivers, now, again, we talked about A.J. Brown. Howie Roseman and the Philadelphia Eagles have not said that they're shopping A.J. Brown. There's just been rumors that A.J. Brown is not happy over the last year and a half. And so we're here to talk about the possibilities of where he can go and where it would sound good. I think him going to New England makes the most sense. He has the relationship with Mike Vrabel. New England just went to the Super Bowl, and they just released Stephon Diggs. So they're in need of a wide receiver, a RW1. It doesn't get any bigger than A.J. Brown in this market for a wide receiver. The Cowboys, they franchise tag George Pickens, So I guess he's off the table. So even though Howie Roseman isn't talking about releasing A.J. Brown, it's still up in the air that that's a possibility. So I'm going to say A.J. Brown is the top wide receiver during this free agency market, even though Romeo Doubs is an unrestricted free agent from Green Bay. They didn't re-sign him after his rookie deal. It's expired, so they're allowing him to go shop, see where he can go. But we're talking A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs here. There's no conversation, all right? So A.J. Brown to the New England Patriots. Very interesting. Again, this is a team that's young. They don't have a superstar on the outside. Stephon Diggs is good. Stephon Diggs had a good year, but he's not A.J. Brown. So let's be serious about that. So you get him and Mike Vrabel together again. They have a great relationship. They still text each other throughout the year. You know, Mike Vrabel even talked about in interviews how he's proud of A.J. Brown being a family man now. So they obviously have a relationship. So he doesn't have to go very far from Philly to New England. So family-wise, that makes sense. You can move him. But I think that is what we need to be eyeing on in terms of wide receivers in this offseason. A.J. Brown with the possibility of going to the New England Patriots. Okay? When we talk about defensive linemen, when we talk about defense, the other side of the ball, Trey Hendrickson is the name that comes up first from the Cincinnati Bengals. Over the last couple of years, he hasn't played. He didn't play in very many games last year. Last season, he played like 5 games. I don't know if he didn't play because he was hurt or he was disgruntled. You can never tell when it comes to these players. These pro athletes are sensitive, okay? As tough as they are, their feelings get hurt real easy. So the fact that the Bengals didn't want to pay him could have had something to do with how many games he played, how much production he put out there. But hopefully it wasn't a detriment to the rest of his career. Hopefully he put enough on tape that other teams want to see him. So we'll figure out what that is. And we'll see what the Cincinnati Bengals are going to do with him. Now, when it comes to where he's going to go, I think the Chicago Bears can look for him and try to pick him up. I think the Chicago Bears, that's the type of team the Bears are, right? Everybody talked about Max Crosby. He went to the Ravens. The Bears don't normally get those type of players. So when we talk about is the Bears going to get that superstar top tier guy, the Trey Hendrickson route may be the route they need to go. And that's probably where they're going to go. So for edge rushers, when you got that, the Dallas Cowboys, again, they still are reeling from the Micah Parsons trade. So this can be an opportunity for them to look at Trey Hendrickson as well. But he's going to be the top defensive guy on the market. So look out for Trey Hendrickson being picked up. I can see a couple other guys getting picked up as well. Jalen Phillips, the Bears can look there for linebacker. We let Tremont Edmonds go. So we do need someone at the linebacker position. Jalen Phillips from Philly. So those are opportunities as well. These guys are looking to get paid for whatever team they go to. Trey Hendrickson, of course, he feels like he's been waiting a couple years for his payday. So we'll find a team that he can go to. Just hopefully his production doesn't diminish because he didn't play last year for whatever reason. I don't know if he was hurt or not, but hopefully he's ready to play some ball. All right. So that's what I got for my 3 takes. The quarterback that we need to be looking at in free agency, Kyler Murray, is going to be the number 1 quarterback in free agency. We got 3 teams for him to go to. At the wide receiver spot, you got Romeo Doubs, but A.J. Brown is the top guy if he is actually being shopped. Everybody in the league is going to want A.J. Brown, but I think the New England Patriots is the best spot. And then for the defensive ends, it's Trey Hendrickson, Jalen Phillips at linebacker, but Trey Hendrickson is the prize. Last couple of years, teams have wanted him. He's unhappy in Cincinnati. Cincinnati won't pay him. So hopefully he gets out of that situation and he comes ready to play at his next destination. All right. So y'all comment below. Let me know what you think. Free agency. Who are going to be the top guys this upcoming free agency market now that it's open season and the new NFL season has begun or will begin March 11th. All right. Be sure to comment below and subscribe for more sports content. Peace. Yo, you made it to the end of the video. That's dope. We basically family now. If you love watching real sports talk with unbiased takes, be sure to click on the logo and subscribe for more.